with more than 10 million inhabitants. With all those people clamoring for goods and services, can technology help us keep pace with our craving for instant commerce? In Boston, a robot workforce is being built to meet our consumer demands. Chris Elias-Smith is about to test the theory that anything humans do, robots do better.
Grocery shopping is a drag. But could a robot do it any faster?
So here's a simple test. I'm going to find, say, a dozen items and check out. We'll see how long it takes.
The average shopper spends about 2.5 hours each week buying groceries. Over the course of a year, that adds up to over 15 full-time days of shopping. And in the modern world, that's a waste of precious time.
Cashews. Here we go. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. There we go. Let's see how we did. 18 minutes. That's a long time. That's over 1.5 minutes per item. But what if we could get rid of all of this with just the push of a button? That would be something.
Kiva Systems may have the answer. They are designing, building, and training an army of workers to shop for you. Robots. Hundreds of them. Mick Mounts is their inventor, and the company's CEO.
10, 12 years ago now, I was working in e-commerce as a grocery home delivery project in the Bay Area. And we could not find a way to economically pick, pack, and ship eaches. That is to get like 1 can of soup, 1 thing of toothpaste in a tote for a home delivery order. So we invented this.
Traditionally, goods are moved around a distribution center using conveyors or forklifts. With Kiva's approach, items are kept on portable storage units. When an order arrives, a robot is dispatched to fetch it.
So I could say, why don't we move all of those robots out here onto the highway? And so now they've each been given a mission to come from wherever they are and line themselves up on the highway.
I've always wanted to command my own robot army. Here we go. Release the hounds. They're going the wrong place. It's my fault. I'm not very good at commanding a robot army. So there's like 4 of them moving at the same time. How do they not run into each other?
So the way it happens is each robot is on a wireless network having a conversation with the host. And the way they travel is by using the sticker system that we put down. And the host is handing out missions, and he's asking them to travel on certain stickers at certain times. Okay. You can think of it as maybe an air traffic control system.
Each sticker is a unique 2D barcode that identifies its location in the highway, like a grid reference. The central computer feeds data to each of the robots in the hive, updating them as new orders come in. That means the route of every one of up to 500 robots placed in the shop floor is constantly changing to avoid collision. When they're in full flow, it's like watching a robotic ant colony.
So these guys are kind of cute. What makes this thing tick is the question. Pull this guy out.
So we have 2 motors that are driving the vehicle forward and a 3rd motor that'll actually be used to rotate the lifting plate that's on top. And so we did that with the corkscrew.
Yeah, it's an ingenious design.
This particular version of the robot is designed to pick up a 3,000-pound payload. And then you have a lot of computer power on board that's doing all of the coordination. There's a Wi-Fi radio talking to the host, talking to the camera so it can see the floor and see the loads that it's picking up. You'll see we're wired up with lots of different sensors and lights and indicators.
Wow, look at that. It's got more eyes than a spider.
Robots like these will definitely speed up the online retail process. But to really revolutionize shopping, they need to be fast enough to allow same-day delivery on every order.
It's time to put the robots to the test. Just how fast can they put an order together and get it to my door?
You absolutely have to have in your grocery cart today.
Well, the first thing is obviously chunky fudge ice cream.
So some ice cream.
That's
We'll
right.
get one of those.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do now is set up the order on the table here by attaching it to this pick spot. And you'll notice
Nice.
the robots
Yeah, they're
are
spinning
already
around.
in action,
Nice.
fetching those pods that have those items of inventory that you ordered.
Yep, on their way.
This is a brand new concept in order fulfillment. It's the notion of real time. We don't need to
So this is like all 5 things coming at once here, right?
Yeah, so it's probably 5 pods, unless 2 of the items happen to be on the same pod. You might get 4 pods to get some of the work done. And again, that's part of our software algorithms, which is if we can find a pod that has 2 or 3 of the things that you ordered, we'll use that pod, and that shortens the robot workload.
First one's here already, right?
Literally 30 seconds from the time you submit order on the web, that inventory can be in a station and a human can be picking it.
Excellent. The future. Go to work in the morning, surf the internet, make an order, waiting for you when you get home.
Amazon, the world's largest online retailer, has bought Kiva for a whopping $800 million. By 2023, it's forecast that online shopping will rise to over 1/4 of all retail, driven largely by the appeal of super fast delivery.
Opportunities for interacting with the world without having to be physically present are increasing rapidly.